When we hear the word communism, we usually think of countries like Russia or China. But did you know that India has its own massive, wide history with the red flag? At one point, Indian communists ran entire state for decades. Today, they are fighting hard just to survive. So, how did a party built on the ideas of Karl Marx find a home in India? And where do they stand today? Let's break it down in simple terms. It starts in 1920s when the British were still ruling in India. A group of Indian freedom fighters looked at the Russian Revolution and thought, hey, we should do that here. But they didn't want just the British to leave. They wanted something deeper. They wanted to take power and money away from rich landlords and factory owners and give it to the poor farmers and workers. The British absolutely hated this idea and banned the Communist Party of India. So the leader had to work in secret, hiding from the police while helping poor workers set up unions. After India got independence in 1947, the communists decided to fight election, and in 1957 something historic happened in Kerala. The CPI won the state election. This was a huge deal because it was the first time in world history that communist government came to power through a peaceful vote. They immediately changed the laws to give land to poor people and heavily focused on schools. That is a big reason why Kerala still has the highest literacy rate in India today. But just like in any big family, a massive fight broke out. By the 1960s, global communist countries like Russia and China were arguing with each other. Then India and China had a war in 1962. The Indian communists couldn't agree on what to do. One group wanted to support the Indian government and the other group wanted to stay hardcore revolutionaries. So in 1964, the party split into two, the original CPI and another CPIM, the Marxist group, which became the much bigger and more powerful party. While Kerala was an important spot for them, West Bengal became the actual kingdom in 1977. The CPIM took power in Bengal. They didn't just win one election, they stayed in power for 34 years straight. It became the longest running elected communist government in India. They helped millions of farmers get security. By 2004, they were so powerful that they held over 60 seats in parliament in Delhi, and the central government had to listen to whatever they said. But as the saying goes, nothing lasts forever. After 30 years in Bengal, the party became old and rigid. The youth didn't want just farming jobs anymore. They wanted modern corporate jobs and factories. After some violent clashes over land between the government and local farmers, the public got angry. In 2011, Mamata Banerjee defeated them completely. Today, the communists have zero seat in West Bengal State Assembly. That's a massive drop from ruling the state to having no seats at all. So where are they right now? In 2024, national elections happened. They won only a tiny handful of seats, just 4 seats for the CPIM and 2 seats for the CPI out of 543 in the whole country. And the biggest blow came this year in May 2026. The Communist Party lost Kerala power. Yes, you heard that right. Kerala was their last standing fort, but after the assembly election in this year, they lost power there too. Right now, they do not have a single state government in India on their own. So, is Indian communism dead? Not really. Even though they don't win many elections anymore, their ideas are still alive. Think about it. Whenever you see political parties promising free ration, helping poor farmers, or talking about workers' rights, that's the leftover DNA of the communist movement. What do you think? Can they ever make a comeback? Or has Indian politics moved on for good? Let me know your thoughts in comments. See you in the next one. Thank you.